Sega.
No messing about. Rome Total War. There we go. That doesn't sound like it's in a healthy state. That sounds really fluttery and weird. Right. Grand campaign. Oof. Start as Rome. Start campaign. That sounds bad, isn't it? Right, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's got to be the last mucking about I do. It doesn't like it. I think what we're finding out today is my computer really wants to go om nom nom and some more RAM. I think it's struggling to keep a stream and a game going at the same time, potentially, which is a bad thing. I do like the art on the loading screens. It's really beautiful. Very exciting, very menacing. I think where I've had trouble with my left ear, actually. The trouble I'm having with the audio will help clear it. That'd be nice. How does is my audio relatively clean? Decided to use the H6 as a mixing desk, and I think it's working okay. Clean on stream. Is that still doing a thing? Yeah, I thought so. And this way I might get my finger out and record the thing I need to record for Nick, which I have asked him about. I said, what did he want done? And then he put it back in my court, so I'm going to choose two that amuse me most. Or one. I don't know if he wants one or more done. This hasn't moved for a long time, has it? Oh, no, here we go. Yeah, no, I tend to agree with that. Haven't asked about Ben yet, will do though. I think it'd be quite nice to have someone else on the team, and I quite like Ben. He's quite nice. It's got to another fence that it doesn't want to jump here. To be fair, I've got quite a lot of outdated mods stuck onto this, so I'm playing it on easy, and I've got all the mods. It is modded right up, so I shouldn't be bad at this. It should be the easiest game in the world to play, and I will still now stuff up, I assure you. But then if you play it right, you end up getting superiority of forces, and you just wipe out Europe. Okay, I am Rome. You're at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Roma. You must wage war if you hope to extend your domination. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria, or the Gaulish tribes to come north. Come what may, Rome will triumph. Well, that should be in an Italian accent, I think, shouldn't it? Am I using a standalone cam? I'm using Epoch Cam on my iPhone. Why is it terrible? I know one of the issues is you have to look at my face, which is a bit terrifying, but ascend to my bold undertakings. From humble beginnings come great things. Take your first step and establish a foothold from which to launch your people to greatness. Completely control 2 provinces either by direct ownership through client states and military allies. New bonus objectives have been added to your objectives list. Nice bit of money. Got 2,500 monies. Mod activated. The guaranteed Major Faction Empires script is now running. Thank you for using this mod. Please consider giving it a thumbs up in the Steam's Workshop if you like it. Mitch. No visual restriction. Defensive battles only off. Oh, I don't know what I've done there, to be honest with you. I don't know what I've done. Right, so I've got the spinning. Ah! Hello! Hooray! Hello! I've got the spinning hammer. So that means I can do stuff. Right. Now, the development trees. Pay attention to these and you can have a good balance of stuff in a province, but I don't really pay attention. Do I want it to be a civil colony or well, it's Rome, so it's got to be civil, hasn't it? And I can upgrade the olive groves here. And oh, do I want to? I probably want a military wharf, don't I? Military wharf. Right. Why aren't you moving? It's not moving. I could send him somewhere. I'm going to recruit more soldiers though. I don't know. Oh, I like Empire is the one I really like because it's worldwide, isn't it? You can get really megalomaniacal on it. I'm just going to go and invade these guys. I'm going to presume that they are technologically inferior to us. So I'm just going to go and have a fight straight away. Well, I reckon I should be able to probably do this. Feeling quite confident. Is that what you get up to in Pittsburgh? You like to shoo French people? I like the way the soldiers as well. They're showing off their calf muscles to their best as well. So hello, sailor. Might be a sort of thing that a very backwards person might say. I'm so bad at this, it is possible I'm going to lose this battle. Oh! Right, I'm going to start deployment because it's a nice day. There's nothing like going out and killing on a nice day. Right, what have I got? Who's at the front?
Romans ready for duty. Missile infantry at your command. Ready.
Okay, so I'm going to make them a group. So when they run away together.
Grouped and ready.
But I'm going to send them up first. And then I'll send my infantry in after them if I need to. I've got a unit of cavalry behind all of them. Right, I'm going to select them all. And off we go. Let's march up the hill.
In the name of Rome. Quickly now.
There we go. They're just standing on here waiting for me. Go and have a nice look. All wearing skirts, which is, you know, fine. But, you know, I'm just saying. The Britons have trousers on when you play them. I like the horse's headdress, though. That's very pretty. Okay, so I can now see they've got... There's their flingers, their artillery.
This is a good day to live and make sure they die.
No, you are the ones who are going to do the dying. I'm very much afraid. Right, so I had my javelin throwers towards them, and I think I might have the rest of them march directly up to the cavalry, and then if the cavalry moves I can chuck my cavalry into their cavalry. Ideally I'd have spearmen for this. Yeah, poke the horses! Come on, start moving. Kill these people here and do it very quickly. I don't normally have to talk while I'm playing this game either, so I'm finding that quite off-putting. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I?
Ready for duty.
Right, okay, let's just march the infantry up.
Move out. Heavies.
Let's see if I
In
can't.
service
There
to
we go.
Rome. Happy to serve
Get
Rome.
them to move. They're just peppering with javelins, hopefully. I'm not really playing the terrain very well. I suppose if I come up over this way, I am slightly higher than they are. It's whether they can hit me when I'm coming up or not. Which, to be fair, I so outnumber them, I don't think it really matters. But pride comes before a fall. Let's make these a group as well, so I can control them at the same time. Oh, the Swiss pikemen. They looked cool, and they were great for sticking it up them when you wanted someone to stick it up them. They were fantastic. Medieval still looks pretty good, I think, given how old it is. 'Cause it's got to be something like 15, 20 years old now. But it still looks really cool. Still not in range.
Marching order.
Just line them up like that.
At speed.
Where are these guys?
General.
Oh, catch up! Jesus. Oh, they're running away. I don't blame them. I'd run away from me if I were them.
Now.
Come on, start throwing your sticks.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Almost, they're in range. Start throwing, come on.
Take aim. Commander. Rome is mother.
Have them! Come on, boys. Don't just stand there with it in your hand. Throw it. Oh, it's going to be brutal, this, isn't it? It's going to be a bloodbath. Oh, nasty. Really should have moved my infantry up a bit quicker, but I'm going to surprise these bastards.
Ready.
Plenty.
Ready and waiting.
Wipe them out. Let's move the infantry either side.
Dominate. Your orders.
You can come up there in reserve. And you can lay into these bastards. Look at that. Look, look, look. Look, their javelin throwers are already crapping themselves and running away. Okay, so throw your spears at those. Very slow moving horsemen. Ooh. Nasty.
Melee troops, advance!
I think I'll have them run and help out. See, they're really cool because they throw spears and then they go and fight. But yeah, I still haven't got spearmen for horses at the moment, which is a bit of a disadvantage. Maybe bring these up here and sort of make sure we take care of them. Keep those, because I want to close up here. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go, and now we've got them from all sides. Now you can go and fight them. You can go and fight them as well. Stop getting excited.
Hack them down!
There we go. See, to be fair, though, they were ridiculously outnumbered, but I killed them, most of them. So that's what really matters, is the amount of death I caused. I don't know who the voice actors are on here, actually. Never thought to look it up. I should really. I've played it that many times. Was that chaotic enough for you? And that was only a tiny battle. Yeah, facing the slope should be a big deal. And it was loads more important. I remember playing the first Total War Shogun, and that was totally, unless you had the ground, you were shafted. To be fair, because I'm fudging this one on easy, the AI gets a bit stupid. I'd play it on Legendary, but I'd only show myself up. It's alright, I did it in 6 minutes. Got to be pleased with that. I like these little quotes as well. Chance is always powerful, let your hook always be cast in the pool where you least expect it, there will be fish. Ovid, who I imagine was egg-like, and that's how he got his name. Ovid, the famous Roman egg poet. Ovid. How's lockdown over there, James? Is it as fun as it is over here? See, this is where I get stuff with my loading times. You can go out! Jammy bastards. Although, to be fair, I'm quite glad not to go out. Full of people out there. Nicola always comes back pretty stressed out from the supermarket because the people's just want to get close to each other by all accounts when they're out. I should be a bit embarrassed about their cavalry. They did kill an awful lot of my men. I didn't get anywhere near to 102 kills from one unit. I quite like the see, because we're resisting masks over here, I like the idea that actually the mask stops you from spreading it rather than stopping you from breathing it in. It kind of impacts on how easy it is for people to transmit it, which I think makes an awful lot of sense. Right, let's see, I've got options here. I can release the captives from the... I can enslave them, or I can murder... Let's kill them all. Let's, like, you know, send a message to the rest of Europe. This is who we are. Mess with us. And we're going to F you right up. We'll take their city now. I reckon that I should be able to walk up and take that relatively easily. So let's take the city. So basically I'm fighting boys and old men here. It's Dad's army time. I should roll over these guys pretty easily. Not boasting or anything, you know. You should try going down the Asda, Steve. Apparently the Asda's properly active. You got Nicky was down there the other day, and you got people meeting, having like family reunions down there and stuff. Etruscan is how I should have pronounced that earlier, isn't it? Another lovely day. Right. I've got everyone where I want them. I'm going to pull you all together because we're going to go straight up into their faces. Right, here we go. Let's just go. Let's march right up to them. Actually, let's keep that. Right, he's going to try it there. I think they're going to try and flank us with their horses, so I'm going to go and try and match them off with my horses. There. Shall I make this? I'll make a march up quicker because they're all they're doing is marching right now. Don't really. It's the early period. They don't really look like proper Romans yet, do they? Right. Slow it down, otherwise there's no tension. What we're facing. I mean, look at them. Look at the state of them. Look at them. You wouldn't be worried, would you? Half of them look like they're drunk. Look at him. Look at the state of this guy here. That nose. Bless him. He's been drinking all his life.
Sons of Mars. General.
Where are you marching up to? Probably time to start chucking, I would have thought. Here we go. Chuck. Chuck it. Have them. You have them. Where am I? Oh, Jesus. Lollygagging. I'm going to pay for this later on if I carry on like this. Oh, they're in melee. They shouldn't be in melee. I've let them down again, really. Oh, and they're getting peppered as well. My early confidence might be misguided. No, look, they're starting to melt away now, look. You get into them. You get into them. These will be dead soon, hopefully. The king's probably in here somewhere. Where is he? Where's the important looking bloke? There, see, I've shafted my own men again. Get this lot after this lot. Go on, you get after them. You get after them. You run up to them and stick your swords up their backsides. See how they like it. I don't think they like it. Up them. Right, okay. And chase them down.
Riders at the double!
You chase them down as well. You can go into... Oh. You can go into... No, where is it? I want melee mode. I want you to go into melee. Oh, never mind. Oh, come on. There we go. Now everybody can centre on you guys and concentrate on you, which will be a lot of fun. Oh, you're not so confident now, are you? You're running back to the pub. Quick, run back to the pub. I'm going to let them live and go back to the pub. There we go. Very easy, standard victory. Yeah, one of them that I can't remember which one. I don't know. I don't think it was medieval. One of them, you could basically meet up on the map with a much larger group and just run around the corner of the map, and they'd never catch you. So if you're like really overwhelmed in terms of the size of forces, just run around the edge of the match until the time ran out, and it would end up the battle would be a draw. Here's the latest from the Etruscan League. Etruscans 0, Rome 4. Because that was a thrashing. Even though state my missile troops, I keep leading them into very bad situations. If I was one of those survivors, I would not want to follow me as a leader at all. Have no confidence. I bet Septimus Rufus rules the day that he ever came up against my men. And they were men, I'm not being sexist, they were men. The Germanic tribes have the shrieking women, which is quite exciting. Although my favourite, if you can get them going, are the flaming pigs that you can get if you're... They used to set them off at the elephants, didn't they? So they'd fill them full of oil, set light to them, the pigs would freak out, and they'd get them running towards the elephants, and the elephants, quite rightly, would go, oh, Jesus Christ, there's pigs on fire. I'm down by my feet, I'm leaving. This is too weird. I mean, I don't know how an elephant thinks, really. I mean, they don't have language, so they can't think in language, can they? Flaming Pigs should have been a prog rock band if they weren't. Or a psych band. Right, I should think about recruiting another general before I get too clever, because I do want to take the south of the Italian peninsula as well, because I want to dominate Carthage as early as possible. Right, so I can occupy, I can loot, and I can raise to the ground. I'm going to occupy because it generally means the citizens are a bit happier. Right, so he ranks up. They're getting better. I'm not researching the technology, guys. Have to start with supply reforms, I think. So let's start with supply reforms. Right. Can I level up that general? Yes. That general levels up. That's the Legion. I'll give them a nice garrison auxiliary. No. Engines of war. They're engines of war. Not rampart takers. They are an unrelenting force. Ooh. Or acid-tongued wife. That sounds like a useful household member to have. Or a trophy hunter. I think the acid-tongued wife. Did I? Alright, and now you have to work out what sort of general you're going to be. Oh, ferocious warrior, surely. commander of men, even though if you're part of my artillery you would definitely question whether I was a suitable leader of men. Apparently 15% of my frames have been skipped over the last 2 minutes. Is it noticeably juddery? Right. Can I upgrade the... I can't upgrade the town. And clearly I need to take Ariminum. Let's create another general down in Rome. Oh, where is it? Oh no, I can expand city. Yeah, do that. And also there. Look at that. Huge and impressive. Right, I'm going to send my spy. Send my spy to check and see what they're doing down in Syracuse here. So I'm going to have a look in Syracuse because I'm going to come and have you lot in a minute. So yeah, go on. Rack on it. Have I got enough money to do that? Oof, I haven't. She can go down there anywhere. I have enough money for it. She gets down there. Right, so basically I'm going to need to reinforce these guys. And I'm going to do it from Rome. She didn't move, did she? Because I gave her a... Let's just get you down there regardless. There you go. Go a bit faster. Expand city, yes. Yes, of course. Right. I'm going to have to end my turn because I think I'm near enough out of cash. Let's see if I can create another general. Raise forces. I have to establish a leader. And now the Scipios. Wasn't it Scipio that conquered Carthage? So I'm having you. You can be my my fellow for Carthage. I'll let you move down. See, that's better. That's better troops, isn't it? Let's see if I can recruit any. Bruce Forsyth, Spearmen. I want some of them. Rome does need good fighters. Right, let's end turn. I should go for the Neapolis cake. I think I'll take another turn, and I think I might jump out of the stream. There's a lot of factions to start with here. Because you can select to watch what each of them are doing, but life is so short and this game is so long. It's raining again. You expect it to be sunny, don't you? Don't expect this sort of weather. Right, okay. Another one of you. How much money have I got? 2 units of you. That's 3, so that's 2 of those. That's enough. Let's not get silly. Don't want to get crazy. Right, let's go and have a look and see what it looks like over here, because they might be a walkover over here for all I know. Let's have a little march round and have a look. I can take that. I mean, just not this turn. I can't really do anything much this turn.
We hunger for battle.
Right, okay, so in this, I'm not mining resources. I think I'm, what about food? Who's creating food though? Let's create a villa. I don't really want, but I get a bit stressed out when they start telling you people are starving. I feel so responsible. That's all I can do at the moment. So I will end turn and then I'll move my forces about. I'm a bit worried about those wily Greeks up there in Apollonia. Maybe next time. I'm going to move my naval forces as well, I think. Oh, supply reforms. Right, so I've got to... So you've got military and civil technology trees you can follow. So we'll open up the first one on the civil one as well and try and keep it balanced. Otherwise they just moan and riot and your faction gets deposed and it all gets really upsetting. You think, what have I played this fucking 30 hours for my faction to be disposed? Okay, so that's Syracuse as well, isn't it? How many? Do you know, I reckon I can take that. I can take that boat. I reckon I can have them. I reckon I can hop over and I can have them. Apart from all of those additional forces they've got to fight me with. So I'm getting out of here. See ya. But, you know, be on warning for next time. I'll be back and all that. You go back there and I'll recruit some more naval forces before I ever go again. I want another fight before I leave. Let's see, and they look like they know what they're about, don't they? Let's sabotage the settlement this time. See how she does. Rubbish! What am I paying you for? Rubbish! Honestly. Right. Let's see if I can upgrade anything up here. If you think I'm being flighty and distracted with this game now, you want to wait until it gets bigger. I reckon Roman spearmen up against panzer tanks, I don't know. I don't know who I fancy. The tanks. Auxiliary camp or a manipular barracks. Right click for further information. Legionnaires must be housed and trained so that they may stand in harm's way. Enables good units. Principales and Triarii. The greatness of Rome's army lay in training tactics and the spirit of the people. How? Before the Second Samnite War, in 315 BC, the Romans fought as a phalanx. As they suffered heavy defeats on difficult terrain, a more manoeuvrable maniple system was adapted from the Samnites' tactics. 3 divisions replaced the phalanx in battle. The young Histarii in front, the experienced Principales as the main line, and lastly, the veteran Triarii at the rear. This tactical system served Rome well until new enemies and new economic realities weakened it. Okay, well, let's do that then. Let's be Manipula. Manipula. Okay, so someone's growing food. I can put a pit here for resources, can't I? There we go. You have a nice mine. Right, let's go and see if we can't attack this settlement here. That one there. Go on then. Oh, it's a walkover again! Still having it. It was a long time ago. I'm glad we've got to the point in our history where adults have specially made Tommy Tippy drinky bottles just for them as well. It's good. I missed my Tommy Tippy from when I was little. I've still got. I'm glad the sound's all right your side, but it's got. It's like it's being filtered through butterfly wings on my end. Oh, it's raining. I ain't gonna go and fight if it's raining. I'm gonna wait. Sunny day. Right now, I can't remember how they deploy out of the village, but you got to capture. Do you see this here? You guys know, but you got to capture the centre of the town, basically, which shouldn't be too hard because they've got very weak units. But I'm going to group up. Group. Okay, and I can choose a formation here. And actually, I think I want to put my. I'm going to put my melee troops in front. If we're going to just march in, I want to, for once, protect my spearmen. But we're going to march in as a group again. Let you see some sneaky reinforcements there.
This is a moment when fate calls to us. Let us cast aside caution.
I can probably take care of that unit there. I'm worried about potentially flanking us and hurting us on this side. Otherwise, I think we've got enough troops to cover what they can send at us. But if we send our horses over here, can always cave into them. They've got a few. Let's have a look at what their reinforcements look like. Reinforcements are spearmen, so I don't think I should be too worried.
Romans, ready for duty.
They're just standing there waiting for me, which isn't very helpful. If they could come out and meet me, that would make slaughter much. Oh, whoa! He's moving. Yeah, those archers are moving. Oh, they're not archers yet, are they? Spearmen, sorry. Let's go and have a look. They're a shoddy looking lot as well, aren't they? I have to say, I think the Romans' red dresses are much more natty than theirs. Oh look, we've got a little bit of armour as well, look. I like that their running away armour is more substantial than their running away armour. So presuming these guys on the flanks are more expendable. Right, I'm going to go and send my horse. I'm going to send my cavalry in to break up that little jolly over there. But I'm going to be ready to pull them back very quickly. I'm going to ungroup him so I can send everyone in like that. Let's do it quickly. Come on, move. Do manoeuvres in front of the enemy. I've got to be careful that they don't cut off my my general here. He's taking an awful risk, you know. Our general is under attack. I know he's under attack. I put him in harm's way on purpose. Let's get him to run back. Giant bird. That's a bad auspice. Shoot it down and read its guts. Blimp. So we can just stand here and pepper these guys pretty much.
Forward.
Right, let's see if we can't break them. Let's throw the cavalry in, and they've got no one to support them.
Orders. Victory.
Let's send our first line of infantry forward to take out these guys. I don't even need to send them forward because these guys are routing already.
Ready and waiting.
Send 2 units in against these guys. We'll make short order of them. Look at that, running away. Turn around and fighting, that's not so good. I don't want to lose the general, not this. No, he's levelled up.
Quickly now.
Okay, let's bring 2 of those forward, and I think we'll bring 2 of those forward. Ah, we've broken them. They're routing. Okay, I'm going to take these guys
On double time.
and these guys, and I'm going to take them to take the square. And look out for the giant Freakasaurus seagull that's over the town at the moment. There, I can see it. It's Jonathan Livingston, massive bastard. Where are we? There we are. Right. Start killing people. You kill these people, and you kill these people. There we go. Let's get stuck in. They're not having it. Listen, though, it must be scary coming up against people like proper armour and stuff. Oh, they had a... Look, they've got a cavalry unit. Bugger. You can help out as well, come in. We're going to capture it, no problem. We're swarming them. There's my cav. Stick it to the bridge, man. Watch me now. Like a sex machine. Got an itchy nose, but it's really gross to touch your face all the time, isn't it? Can't help it. I've got itchy stuff on my face. Got a beard that itches. A cat that fleas and coronavirus, and a nose that itches. It's just down to matter of time now, really. Not like their javelins can get through and do all that much. Look at that. Look at that. They're shafted.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Let's just go and stand here and win. Oh, there we go. Hooray! Right. Who was the first that forged the deadly blade of rugged steel? His savage soul was made. It's very flowery. Oh, Jaffa. I don't like Jaffa cakes, to be honest with you. Horrible things. I don't particularly like oranges, but the particular brand of orange that lives in a Jaffa cake. No, thank you. Are they quite hard to find over there? The Vuvuzelas. Yeah, the famous Roman Vuvuzelas. Maybe that's why I don't like it, because I'm a purist. I hate oranges. Nice. What is it with American chocolate smelling tasting a little bit like puke and parmesan? What's that all about? Caramel hobnobs, they are the superior. I like the plain old caramel digestives. Oh my god, they're lovely. Am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming, Scarlet. You're not allowed on terms of service. I'm sorry, you've got to be 13. Got to be 13 to stand there. Did you see that man stab the other man through the guts with a sword? Okay. Bye. Okay, so I've got to carry on killing people, really, haven't I? No. Look, peacefully occupy. Kill the armies. Peacefully occupy the settlements. Keep the people. You know, on side. I love you too, darling. Thank you. Suburbia. Don't know if I want that. Consecrated ground. Left collect this. Don't know if I want consecrated ground either. Public forum. I know they like it. They like a forum to stand around and talk in the Romans. Okay, right. I'm going to move my southern forces. Boo, 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 boo. Why can't he move? Have I used all this movement? Okay. Oh, no, I've got something I have to address first before I end the turn. I'll end the turn, and then I've been live with this particular one for about an hour, so I'm going to call it quits for stream number 1. But thank you very much for being there, guys. I really appreciated it. It was nice rather than doing it to an empty audience. Definitely flustered me quite a lot at the beginning, but it's alright, I can live with that. Effective ambush, relentless attacker. Okay. And actually, let's save it there and then I'll end the turn in the next one so I get all the fresh stuff to do. All good and nice like that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Exit to desktop. Right. That's me. Thank you for joining. It was a lot of fun. Thank you. It was lovely you being in the chat as well, James. I will. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Here we go. No, do that. Transform. Bang. Done it.